Hey,
Hello.
Theater of Ted.
What's up?
It's Brian Wool and
Marc Musinski.
Yeah, we were hosts in 2005 and 06, and you had mono for a bit there.
I did.
Yeah, so I flew
no,
solo
06
for a little while. No 06 period, but just wanted to say happy 20th anniversary, and Marc, you want to tell them a memory of when we were hosting?
Yeah, we had a lot of great memories, but my personal favorite was there was a really sad phase where a lot of people would show up to TED, demand to perform early on, and then take all their friends and leave and go somewhere else, while a lot of other people who had perfectly great, awesome pieces wouldn't have an audience because those people sucked. So we tried talking to people about it, and nobody responded. So one day we surprised them all with a TED that was backwards themed. So everyone that signed up went in reverse order. We closed the show by saying Theater of TED enthusiastic applause, and eventually got to our opener, which went line for line backwards. To us coming up with the concept for Backwards TED.
Which I was opposed to, because I thought it was very cruel. And then at the beginning of our opener, it was Marc and I spooning together in our own bed, which we shared. And yeah, it was pretty wonderful. We loved TED so much that we created the short-lived Chicago Theater of TED, which was fantastic.
Yeah,
until
with Adam Fox.
Yeah, with Adam Fox, who is a professor at ISU now. You can ask him about Chicago TED. Chicago TED was wonderful, although short-lived, and it provided the most shocking TED moment I've ever seen, which had a cross-generational shocking moment, which had famous TED performer D7 dancing, I believe, completely naked with the exception of a Darth Vader mask.
Yep, that was it.
Yeah, and then another amazing TED performer from the early to mid '90s, Matt Vesic, returned all the way from Los Angeles to make an appearance, and Vesic was known for being quite controversial and shocking. He visited a couple of times while I was at ISU, and Vesic said to D7, "Well, you think that's shocking, dancing naked in a Darth Vader mask? I'll show you shocking." And so then he grabbed D7 by the dick, his just naked flapping dick out there in front of everybody, and just gave it a good rub, and then licked his palm and said, "That's shocking." And that was probably the most I've ever been surprised.
He was not
at Theater of TED. So, yeah. Thanks, Theater of TED, and happy 20th.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
We are rolling, so whenever you're ready. Marc, please, we're rolling. God damn it.
Stop blowing your nose, Marc!
I guess we're getting started then.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey, everybody!
Hi, Theater of TED. It's your old pal, Keith.
And Tinz.
We're saying hi and happy 20th birthday.
Oh, congratulations. May you live another 2,000 years.
Yeah. To 2020. We just wanted to share some moments that we had with Ted, some memorable moments. I don't know, what do you think, Tim? There's so many. There's so many.
I think Keith and I had a bunch of musical moments that I really treasure from Ted. I think one of my favorites was when we formed the feminist movement.
Yeah, with Cloud.
With Cloud. And in particular, we did a whole TED show, a whole theme as the feminist movement, in which we broke up, got back together, and we united for one final performance in which everybody, like 50 to 75 people, just followed our command when we told them to throw their shoes in the middle of the room. So there was not a dry shoe in the audience at the end of that.
It just, all the shoes are flying through. Everyone was participating.
It was really special to me because, like, everybody just said yes, and I feel that doesn't happen enough, and TED is just one of those places where people just say yes. They accept the reality, and they're not afraid to do bullshit, you know?
Yeah, and I think another memory, well, I guess it's not really a very good memory, but memorable for a lot of other people was when I hosted Beta House Ted.
You couldn't spell your last name.
I couldn't spell my last name. I was a host of TED for some amount of time, at least a year, and then sort of an interim host for another year, helping to facilitate more hosts and stuff. But one time I hosted his Beta House TED, based off the American Pie Beta House movie. Tinz was a wonderful Eugene Levy in it, and yeah, I decided it would be a good idea to just get out of my mind drunk, and so much so that I was unable to spell my own name, and I said the 3 commandments instead of the 10 commandments.
You know why we were so drunk? It's because we were watching Beta House beforehand.
That's why. We were going to do a theme. I was notorious also for writing a really elaborate theme and then 10 minutes before Ted started saying fuck it and just making the worst theme in the world, which is the wizard puppet. If you can check on the YouTube, find the wizard somewhere. That is the worst theme ever, probably. But unfortunately, that's what everyone remembers about me the most, is the vomiting, dick-sucking wizard. So
may he live another 2,000 years.
But thank you so much, Theater of Ted, past, present, and future. You defined a lot of who we have become.
You've really given us so much of our lives, so thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Happy 20th birthday, Theater of Ted! Why didn't you go suck some dicks?
Happy 20th, Theater of Ted, from Octavarius to you. You are so nefarious.
That was a long one.
Yeah.
Really
Shut up and suck my...
It's all over my dick.
This is what happens when you graduate. Fuck you all.
We love
Bye.
you.
I love you.
Bye.
I love you all. Bye.
Boner.
My legs.
So nefarious. So nefarious. Get it? Octavarius. So nefarious. 8 legs and a wicked arm. Octavarius descended from planet X, ready to save.